Hi guys, Matt Litter here. Right, okay, it's gonna be a little bit different this episode. Basically, I was going through some old stuff of mine and I found a document that I wrote out about two years ago, right? Anyway, the file described about how I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. It goes through how I did a Google search and I did like a load of research on it. So basically, today, I'm gonna go through why it's okay not to know what to do with your life. So, okay, guys, this magical Google search. Bet you're asking, what kind of Google search can this be, Matt? I'm gonna tell you. Ironically, it wasn't even the search that got me anything. It was basically, when you type into Google and it comes up with little auto suggestions, which I don't suggest most of the time because most of it's a load of shit, but I'll blur it out. So anyway, I started to type into Google, what makes a life? And from that, gave me completely different ideas about what I wanted to do with my life. And I didn't know which one to pick. And the first three choices that popped up on the automatic search results were significant, meaningful, and good. Now, it may not seem like much of a difference, but at the time, that made all the difference in the world. And obviously, most people want to include all three into their lives. But in that moment, I could only choose one, and each felt like a completely different path. If I wanted my life to be significant, which to me at that time made me feel like I needed to do something to show myself off, to be proud of what I've done, what I've achieved, to show everyone else. If I wanted my life to be meaningful, I felt like I should be a lot more charitable by putting other people in front of myself in a drastic way. Or if I wanted my life to be good, I felt like it would have to be full of precious memories in which going around doing everything without any consequences in order to live life in the moment. Now obviously you can live with all these in mind by just helping that old lady down the street or giving like a small donation to charity. But right there and then, as I had to choose which option to go with, I had no idea what I wanted to pick. So going back to the whole original idea of what you want to do with your life, you have to take into account that everybody goes through this struggle about what they want to do. Everybody does. Everyone. And that's a fact. Many people, young and old today, even though they feel like they've already chosen what they want to do, and they've already started off on that path, don't really feel like they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing in life. So understanding that it's a struggle that everyone goes through and realizing what you want from your life is a great starting point in finding out what you want to do. Using these examples to start off your own search about what you want to do, say if you want your life to be meaningful, then how do you want to do that? Do you like working with animals? Trying to be a vet. Don't think you're smart enough or already tried and you know that you can't? Try volunteering at an animal shelter. Or say, for example, you want your life to be good. How about you work overtime at any job you can get your hands on so you can take yourself all over the world? It might still seem quite vague about where your life is going, but at the same time, it gives you an idea about what you want to do. And trust me, once you have, things will just fall into place. See, I wrote that document about 2 years ago now, around the time I was applying to university. Because basically, didn't know what I wanted to do. And genuinely, the only reason why I actually came to university was because I didn't want a full-time job. Seriously. And now I'm making films, developing my own film production company and loving every minute of it. You shouldn't waste any time doing something that you don't want to do. And if it's all just to earn money to live, then find another way to do that. And yeah, I know, I hear you, to pay the bills, blah, 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 blah. Look, I understand many people have responsibilities they have to take care of first. I can also understand how this can come across as a very young and ignorant view, considering that the only person I have to take care of is myself, essentially. Like say, for example, you have kids to take care of before you can consider to start thinking about yourself, which already leans towards you having a meaningful life. But at the same time, you have to ask yourself, am I happy with my life? It doesn't have to answer to what I've just described as in it being significant, meaningful, or good. It just has to derive what you believe makes your life good in what you do. If the answer is yes, that's absolutely fantastic. But if the answer is no, then try to figure out what you truly want from your life and start from there. All it takes is time. Thanks for watching this episode. If you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, just hit the subscribe button. I've been Matt Lister from What Pictures. Yes, I have. And that's why it's okay not to know what to do with your life. And I'll see you soon. So why is it okay? Every time. Go on, you say it.
Why is it okay?
Why is it okay? I'm gonna tell you why. Being alone is very important for your mental health, as being around others all the time can be quite damaging, in a sense of that you never have time to be just you and alone with your thoughts. Don't sound too strange, right? Give me a sec. Anderson was then approached by a mother in the park. I went over to see if he needed any help. Carrying 4 children must have been tiring. What kind of man carries bottles of his own sperm?